The Little Prince, page 3. Grown-ups. Grown-ups like numbers. Of course, those of us who understand life don't care about numbers. Page 4. Friends. There are no stores where you can buy friends, so people no longer have friends. If you want a friend, tame me. Page 5. It's sad to forget a friend. Not everyone has had a friend. Page 6. Tamed. What does tamed mean? It means to create ties. There's a danger of tears if you let yourself be tamed. Page 7. You spend time on your rose, and this makes her important. Page 9. With your heart. Whether it's a house or the stars or the desert, their real beauty is invisible. Page 9. The desert is beautiful because it hides a well somewhere. What's most important cannot be seen. You see clearly only with your heart. Nothing important can be seen with your eyes. Page 11. Dedication. To Leon Birth. Forgive me, children. I have dedicated this book to grown-up, but I do have a serious excuse. This grown-up is my best friend. I have another excuse. This grown-up can understand everything, even books for children. I also have a third excuse. He lives in France, where he is hungry and cold. He needs to be cheered up. Do you accept my excuse? If not, then I will rededicate this book. I will dedicate it to the child that my grown-up friend used to be. All grown-ups were children first, but few of them remember it. So I will change my dedication to Leon Birth when he was a little boy. Page 16, Chapter 1. When I was 6, I saw an impressive picture in a book about the jungle called True Stories. It showed a boa constrictor swallowing a big animal. Here is a copy of the picture. In the book, it said, boa constrictors swallow their prey whole without chewing. Afterward, they cannot move, and they sleep for 6 months to digest the animal they swallowed. In those days, I thought a lot about jungle adventures. And I was finally able to make my first drawing using a colored pencil. My drawing number 1 looked like this. I showed the grown-ups my masterpiece. I asked them if my drawing scared them. They answered, "Why should we be scared of a hat?" My drawing was not a picture of a hat. It was a picture of a boa constrictor digesting an elephant. Then I drew the inside of the boa constrictors, so the grown-ups could understand. My drawing number 2 looked like this. Page 17. The grown-ups advised me to put away my drawings of boa constrictors outside or inside. Page 18. They told me to study geography, history, arithmetic, and grammar. That is why I gave up, at the age of 6, a wonderful career as an artist. I had been discouraged by the failure of my drawing. Number 1 and 2. Grown-ups never understand anything by themselves, and it is exhausting for children to have to give explanations over and over again. Page 18. So then I had to choose another career. I learned to fly airplanes. I have from almost everywhere in the world, and geography has helped me a lot. I could tell China from Arizona at first glance. Such knowledge is very useful if you got lost during the night. In the course of my life, I had met lots of important people. I have spent lots of time with grown-ups. I have seen them from very close, but I haven't changed my opinion of them. I have always kept my drawing number 1. Whenever I met a grown-up who seemed intelligent, I would show it to him. I wanted to see if he really understood anything, but he would always answer, "That's a hat." Then I wouldn't talk about boa constrictors, or jungles, or stars. I would put myself on his level and talk about bridge and golf and politics and neckties. And the grown-up was glad to know such a reasonable person. Page 19, Chapter 2. So I lived all alone, without anyone I could really talk to. But I met someone 6 years ago when I had to make a crash landing in the Sahara Desert. Something in my plane's engine had broken. There was neither a mechanic nor passengers in the plane with me, so I was preparing to do the difficult repair job by myself. For me, it was a matter of life or death. I had only enough drinking water for 8 days. Page 19. The first night that I went to sleep on the sand, 1,000 miles from any inhabited country, I was more isolated than a man shipwrecked on a raft in the middle of the ocean. So you can imagine my surprise when I was awakened at daybreak by a funny little voice saying, "Please draw me a ship." "What? Draw me a ship?" I leaped up as if struck by lightning. I rubbed my eyes hard. I stared. I saw a very strange little fellow looking at me very seriously.